to our special feature on Emerging Leaders program. Today, we're joined by Al Cornish, a renowned expert in human capital learning and a transformative leader in various top-tier organizations. Al will lead a pivotal session in July focused on leadership with attention paid to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Al, welcome, and thank you for joining us today.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Excellent, excellent. It's a terrific day. I'm glad to be here and glad you're here with us today.
Yes, it is.
Al, I want to start us off, with your rich background in leading organizational change and developing leaders, you bring a wealth of knowledge to our Emerging Leaders program. So I want to go ahead and just jump on in. In your session, you'll be focusing on essential leadership skills. Could you tell us which skills you'll cover and how these can enhance participants' effectiveness in their current roles and potentially beyond?
Sure. There really are four things that I'll focus on in the session. The first is leading self, and I'll go back and talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Leading others and leading the organization. And then there'll be time spent on diversity, equity, and inclusion. When I talk about leading self, we're going to focus on some really important skills that leaders need in order to lead themselves. And the point is that in order to lead others in the organization, you first have to master the skills of leading oneself. So we're going to focus on understanding your values, your leadership brand, healthy habits, finding joy, growth mindset, behavior style, lead through example, and lead through change. And each one of those really builds on these concepts of how do I lead myself towards helping the organization to achieve everything that it wants to. Then we focus on leading others, and we'll focus on things like decision-making, problem solving, creativity, integrity, positive attitude, communication, relationship building, dependability, and ability to teach, which are all critical when you're leading others in the organization. And finally, in this section, we'll focus on leading the organization. And we're going to focus really there on 7 skills that are needed to lead in a modern organization. One is communications, strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, vision and purpose, innovation and creativity, and inclusive leadership. And the inclusive leadership piece will lead right into our conversation on diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Why is this understanding and implementing DEI principles that you mentioned crucial for emerging leaders in today's diverse work environment?
And I think everyone will understand when I say that D&I is one of the most misunderstood concepts in business today. The important thing for leaders to understand is that diversity is more than just about race and gender. Everyone's diverse, and we focus on that in our session. And it's important for emerging leaders to become and have a better understanding of these concepts in order to lead the diverse workforces that they're leading today. Because the work itself is becoming more complex, workers are required to perform more, so we need each and every employee to bring their best selves to work. And an environment where there is equity and respect allows them to contribute their maximum efforts. And the importance of D&I today is probably more important than it's ever been. And there really are 4 reasons why. Number one, it fosters a positive work culture because it exposes everyone to very diverse perspectives, and it also improves employee morale. Number 2, promoting business ethics. Ethical leadership values individual differences, and that is very important. Number 3, driving creative problem solving and innovation. We find that organizations that are more diverse are able to better problem solve and they're better able to innovate, which means more profitability for the organization. And finally, attracting and retaining talent. We don't want any talent to be left behind. And diversity, equity, and inclusion allows you to reach across all spectrums.
That's terrific. So when we think about leadership and the role of DEI in leadership, how does a program like Emerging Leaders in your session prepare participants for senior roles and greater responsibilities in their future career?
I think one of the things, if you were to do a survey of leaders in organizations today, one of the things that they would tell you that their success was hindered by the lack of professional development. And that's what this emerging program does. It provides professional development for an individual so that they get what I call the foundational skills to be successful. And if you get the proper foundational skills, it gives you a lot to build on as a leader so that you can grow to those senior level roles. Because think about it, if an individual joins an organization and they don't get the proper development that's necessary, they end up growing their career on somewhat of a shaky foundation. And I think what this program does is it provides a real solid foundation for young leaders so that they can grow inside of an organization. Because one of the things we really focus on is this growth mindset and getting them to understand the importance of ongoing career and professional development so that they can grow into the roles that they really want to achieve in their careers.
Al, that's terrific. Thank you. It's been great talking with you. Your experience and the strategic insights you bring and will bring to our Emerging Leaders program will be invaluable.
Yes, thank you. And one of the last things I'd like to say during our session, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's not going to be one of those sessions where you come and you hear someone like myself drone on and on. It's going to be highly energized, and there will be a lot of involvement on the part of participants. They'll have a lot of fun and learn a lot in the process.
Well, you heard it here, folks. If you want to have a lot of fun and learn a lot about leadership and how you can apply that currently and into future, we welcome you the opportunity to join us. So for everyone who's tuned in, we hope you take this opportunity to join the select group of professionals dedicated to transforming their careers and their organizations. So register for the Emerging Leaders program today and take advantage of our early bird rate, available only until May 17th. Don't miss your chance to enhance your leadership skills under the guidance of esteemed experts like Al Cornish. So for more information and to secure your spot, visit our website at www.cnpe.org. The link is provided in the description box below. We offer a limited number of need-based scholarships and can also arrange monthly payment plans for your convenience. So thank you all for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the program.